often are you talking to your kids about racism? Now, you got Morgan Freeman saying you want to get rid of racism, stop talking about it. Problem with that is the racists don't stop being racist because you stop talking about it. Now, this past weekend, my kids went to a party in the OC that they were invited to by some females. They get to the party, my son, dark skin, his friends, dark skin, a couple of his other homies, light skin. They can probably pass for another race, but they're fairer skin with straight hair. Long story short, the light-skinned kids get to go in. When they get to the dark-skinned kids, my son and his friends, all of a sudden they can't get in the door. All of a sudden, party's full. So they take a step back, and his friends go, hey, man, why they can't get in? And they go, woo, party full. Well, if they can't get in, we can't get in. So they all exit, and then about 20 kids behind them get let in, 20 white kids, because it was a white family party. So I drop them off. An hour later, we got their location. I see they're at In-N-Out. Like, the fuck? Party over that fast? Like, what the fuck happened? Like, I found out the story the next day, because I guess the white boy, the brother of the white girl, telling them they can't come in. The white girl sneaks them in through the side gate. So they find out they get in the party. Boom, they finna fight in the party. They wind up just leaving. Now, my girl calls their mom. Mom, oh, I had no idea, blah, blah, blah. You know the story. Oh, I had a black friend. I lived with a black guy for 2 years. That whole spiel. Racism still exists. How do you prepare your kids to deal with that?
You know, the irony, I literally just had a discussion with my daughter the other day. I was born and raised, I lived in Long Beach, Lakewood my whole life. So I'm accustomed to diversity. Our family is diverse. However, as an adult, I've lived in Los Angeles my entire life. So my daughter actually goes to a predominantly black school. And I just asked her the other day, I said, you know, you haven't really been around a lot of white people, huh? And she was like, no, Dad, I haven't. So she's about to go to middle school next year, and it's a little bit more diverse. So I'm just kind of easing her into certain things and letting her know shit, but I am personally nervous because she's not privy to being around white people like that like I was. I don't know how to go about it personally, so I'm glad you bringing this up, because I don't know.
It's actually a great conversation piece. You know, first of all, I hate that happened to your son, your kids, period, point blank. That's actually kind of disheartening. For my sons, I have talked to them more so about being racial profile. So I guess that's a form of racism, especially my older son. My older son is 6'1", about 235. He just turned 14. My older son is damn near built like a grown man. I do tell my son not to be as dominant or masculine in his appearance, the way he carry himself. It's more so for me as far as protection, as far as him looking less threatening being around gangs and less threatening being around police officers. So I'm more so talk to him about, like, don't necessarily sag, don't watch your lingo, don't say cuz, blood, or anything along those lines, so you won't get caught up in any gang activities. Don't actually hang out in the area where a lot of kids are going to be fighting, because you will get picked out the bunch because of your physical presence. I haven't necessarily had a conversation about racism. Now, my son actually has been called the N-word by Hispanic. And what he did with that situation was he handled it physically. I had to tell my son, now that you know that he feels that way about you, never be a friend with him again. You already know what he really feels, because the fact that he uttered that to you, he's already been thinking it. His family probably been saying that type of stuff. So don't even be involved with that type of person. Do I promote racism in my household? No, but I do promote blackness.